welcome back. I'm Miss Lin. It's great to have you here.
In this video, we are going to revise everything we have learned about enlargement. You all have this temperature scale in your notebook. Try to recall what it's trying to say. So when the scale factor is between 0 and 1, you know that the image is going to be smaller. If it's bigger than 1, then the image is going to be larger than the object. If the scale factor is between 0 and -1, not only that the image is smaller, but also it's being rotated 180 degrees. Similarly, if the scale factor is smaller than -1, then not only the image is going to be larger, but also it's going to be rotated 180 degrees. We know that there are three key messages to include when describing transformation. Number one, you have to state it's an enlargement so that people know what's happening. Number two, you need to let people know how big or how small your image is, so that is scale factor. Number three, we need to fix the position, and that's what center of enlargement is doing. So could you describe this transformation for me? Number one, we need to say it's an enlargement. Number two, we need to find the scale factor. As we can see, A has been rotated 180 degrees. Therefore, it's going to be a negative scale factor. Where A has a length of 2, the corresponding length of B is 4. Therefore, the scale factor is -2. Number three, we need the center. When you are trying to find the center, you will need to join the corresponding vertices together and extend the line. As we can see, it's 1, -1. Therefore, it's an enlargement with a scale factor -2. About the center of enlargement 1, -1. Could you try this one for me? Write it down. Answers will be in the description box. Only check when you have done it yourself.
Okay, are you ready for the second question?
Not only we need to be able to describe what has happened, we also need to be able to follow the instruction and draw the image correctly. In this question, we want to enlarge the shape by a scale factor of 0.5, about the center -50. We are given the enlargement center. Let's label it first. -50 is over here. Next, we need to join one point of the shape and the enlargement center together. Make sure you extend the line like this in both directions. Now here's something really important. You always start from the center of enlargement. This is where you are standing. Let's see how to get to point A. We need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 up. But because we are told that the scale factor is 0.5, that means we will end up with an image that is half of the size. Let's go back to the starting point. This time, we have to go 3 squares to the right and up 2 squares. So we have our journey across and up. Label this point. This is our new point. Let's do one more. Join the center and point D. And we do need to extend our line, just like this. Now let's go back to the center of enlargement and see how we get to point D. We go to the right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 squares and up by 2 squares. Now we need to halve our journey to the right and up because our scale factor is 0.5. That means we need to go 4 to the right and 1 up. Therefore, this is our new point. You will need to repeat the process 3 or 4 times at least just to make sure we can get the correct shape. Then you can draw the shape. In this question, we want to enlarge the shape. First, we need to label the enlargement center. It's -1, 0. Next, we need to join any point of the shape and the enlargement center. So I'm going to pick this point. Make sure you extend your line. Now I'm standing at the enlargement center. Let's see how to get to point A. We need to go 2 squares across to the left and 1 square up. Because we are told that the scale factor is -2, it's negative. So I'm going to go in the opposite direction from the enlargement center. So we are starting at the enlargement center and we need to go in the opposite direction 4 squares to the right, 2 squares down. Label this point. This is our new point. Let's do one more. Join the center and point B and extend your line like this. How far do you have to go to get to point B? 2 to the left. Therefore, we need to double our journey in the opposite direction. Let's go back to the starting point. That is where the center is. We need to go 4 to the right, and this is our new point. And you will need to repeat the process one more time, just so that you are sure you've got the correct shape. So pick another point, join the center and the point. Extend your line like this. Let's see, how do you get to point C from the center? You have to go 3 across to the left and 2 up. So now we have to go in the opposite direction and double our journey. So we have to go 6 across to the right and 4 down. Therefore, this is our new point. Now you will be able to join all of them together to draw out the correct shape. And this is the answer. To summarize, when enlarging a shape, you will need to, number 1, label the enlargement center. Number 2, join the center with any vertices of the shape. Number 3, start from the center and see how to get to the point. 4, go back to the center and follow the scale factor to find the corresponding points. Number 5, repeat step 2 to 4, 3 or 4 more times. Number 6, join all points together and draw the shape.
Well done for making it through to the end, especially if you have done the questions yourself. Happy learning! I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye bye!